Hi, and welcome to the fourth week of our video blog. This week we will be talking about blended and fully online learning. This topic is of a great importance to a lot of colleges and universities nowadays, that everyone is trying to find a way to integrate blended learning into their courses and degrees. Our video blog today will focus on two aspects of our course. We discussed really intensive and rich reports from the Sloan Foundation. All these foundation provided us with great opportunities and information to better understand how to implement and use blended and online learning. The second part, we will try to focus on some of the tidbits that I read, and I had some comments on these, so hang on. To start with, the Sloan Foundation had 4 articles, actually more than 4, there are 5, and each one of these articles were chronically done in a way to provide us with a deep and satisfying understanding of how blended and fully online learning work in the United States. I read a couple of them, and I read also the report about community colleges done by the Distance Education Survey result. So what I found is that both reports and articles tend to focus on a common theme that faces blended and online learning. Common issues tend to surface when a school or a university take on implementing either blended or fully online learning. A couple of these issues are related to the administration itself. Sometimes administrations want to have a say on what is to be taught, what's not, and how to, and what kind of models should be adopted. On the other hand, still these administrations are facing huge problems when it comes to getting faculty to adopt new technologies and try to use them in their classes and try to adapt their course curriculum and content into a blended or a fully online learning. Also, they are finding big problems finding qualified teachers or instructors who can maybe jumpstart the whole process by taking on the first courses and maybe teaching other instructors how to use such technology. Another issue that also came to focus is that students seems to face a growing number of lack of kind of courses available online. We as one of the reports indicated that a lot of online courses, either like social science or arts, it's really rare to see like chemistry or physics, like any of the hands-on sciences, which can be understood, because I'm assuming it's going to cost a lot of money to transfer all of the lab work into virtual reality or any kind of technology that would allow the students to gain the same level of experience that they would get in a lab. However, it's worth mentioning that only about like 10% of colleges and universities in the United States offer a full bachelor degree online or in a blended learning, because you cannot do it like fully online. You'll have to take some face-to-face classes, and that's actually the majority of it. So just to be clear, so what is blended learning or online learning? Now, blended learning is defined by the Sloan Foundation is to carry about 37 to 70% of the course content online. And of course, online learning is just going full-blown online, starting from day one, and maybe you will end up with maybe one class face-to-face where you would have to show, like, to bring your work and show it to your classmates or the professor. And another issue that was risen by these reports is the issue of finding how to make these online and blended courses meet the requirements and the needs of the state's standardizations and required skills. As the article of the on the community colleges mentioned, that they were trying to revise whatever out there in distance education, whether that's blended or online, to meet the Higher Education Opportunity Act, which provides students to have the same opportunity and same access for higher education. Now, moving on to the tidbits. The tidbits for this class was really interesting. We had a couple of famous people talking about blended and online learning. The main thing was I was really interested to read was Bill Gates' article about reducing the cost of the cost of colleges and universities, and he indicated that blended and online learning could be a possible answer for reaching a really cheap levels of finishing your degree, and I found that to be kind of hard to believe. I would say that it could help in the long run if we found our own convenient and reliable way to integrate blended and online learning into education. As the community college, which was actually the one I presented, they provided a model that is really convenient and nice in balancing the kind of credential they are giving people and the kind of knowledge they are trying to also carry on at the same time. So they're not saying that we are a very very good, I wouldn't say good, but maybe a very advanced degree. Still, we are providing you with the basic knowledge that you need to learn in your upcoming career. So that was kind of interesting to see. So to wrap up this video blog, 2 points. Blended and online learning is a really possible answer in a multiple faceted ways for solving current issues in higher education, whether it's cost, efficiency, accessibility, and it's not only for the United States, it's I think for all over the globe. The second issue is that a lot of people focusing on how we get students to go into blended and online learning. The way I see it is that we need to get teachers and instructors to know how to use it, and that would make sure the students will be intrigued and convinced to go for it and participate in that environment. Thank you so much for watching our 4th week video blog, and see you next time.